Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is a get ready with me concert edition. I told you guys in a previous video when I made I cut up a shirt. Okay, that was the whole video. I was really nervous about it and I just wanted to film it and I put it out into the world. So yeah. But I said that a get ready with me was coming and here it is. As of filming, the concert is in 4 days. I'm going to get dressed as if I'm going to it tonight because I want to know if the outfit I plan on wearing, the outfit in my head, looks as good as I think it does. And if it doesn't look good, then I'll know now, so I have 4 days to figure something out, because one thing about me is I hate last minute changes. I hate having to figure something out or redo something last minute. It gives me so much anxiety and it freaks me out. So whenever I'm going to like a concert or something big, I typically dress for it a couple days before the event, just so I know if my original plan is good or if I need a backup. So we're gonna, I think, do the makeup stuff first, get that out of the way, because that is when I have no idea on what I'm even going for. I have very little makeup knowledge. I'm not very good at it. I can do basic everyday makeup. That's about it. I do not have any talent or skill when it comes to it. Eyeliner is my worst enemy right now with doing makeup, so we're gonna get that out of the way, figure something out for that, and then we'll move on to hair, and then once that's done, we'll put on the outfit and we'll see if it all actually looks good together or if it looks really horrible, because I need to know. But yeah, so that's what this video is, and if you guys have any like tips or anything that could help me out, whether it's makeup, hair, or like just the outfit, comment below, because I am open to help and suggestions and anything. I am decent when it comes to clothing, and I'm okay when it comes to hair. It's, for me personally, I feel like makeup is where I really struggle the most. So that is where I will really take any tips and I will appreciate them so much. But let's just get into it. This is going to be a longer video. I'm taking my glasses off because I do know for certain that I want this look to be more eye based, like a lot of eyeshadow. The palettes I have are very neutral, but I did have a friend a couple months ago, give me this. And because I haven't been going out much this year, I haven't had much of a chance to use it, but it's got such bright, vivid colors. I think I'm gonna use this. I just don't really know which colors to use because I love the purples, but I'm seeing Pierce the Veil and the colors for this are black, white, and red, so I'm thinking about using this one and this one. I might go in with the purple a little bit just because I think it's really pretty, but I don't know if I trust my ability that much. So we will see. But I think we'll just go in with how I normally do everything, and then I'll just do this and see if it looks good. For lips, I typically don't put anything on them, but when I do, I like to do this. It's very like neutral color on me, or if I'm going all out, then I'll go with one of these. So we'll see what I'm feeling once we get there. But so I guess I can just like ramble on about anything I want to talk about because it's my channel. Granted, I mainly talk about books and that seems to be my like go-to thing. I do want to be able to talk about anything and everything on this channel. I don't want it to be strictly just books or strictly just games or strictly just whatever. I want it to be everything and anything. I know I've talked a lot about my health, which I am doing better. I have been making progress. I'm slowly getting back into working out, which is amazing. I'm not doing hour-long workouts like I once was. I'm starting off slow with just 10 minutes, switching it up, daily, and slowly growing more. I can do like a 15-minute walk outside and it won't affect me. But not soon, but eventually I would like to build that up to a 30-minute walk. But again, with time, I will get there. I have to be patient, and I have to know my limit and know not to push it. So that is where I am at. Where's my eyebrow stuff? Here we go. Okay, my eyebrows. So one thing about me is I tend to reminisce a lot about just, being a child, nostalgia stuff, looking back. And I have Snapchat, and I'm sure all of you that have Snapchat know that it will give you like 5 years ago today, or like 3 years ago today, or however long on this day, or just like random like flashbacks. And I got one while I was first struggling with AS. AS is ankylosing spondylitis. I always struggle saying it, but it's what I have. It's the arthritis / autoimmune disease that I live with. It's something that doesn't go away. It's also genetic, and most people that have, it's one specific gene, and most people that have the gene don't even realize that they have it because it doesn't react, I guess. So it's rare, but it's also not super rare. Like, a lot of people have it, and a lot of people have it and don't even know they have it, or they get misdiagnosed as rheumatoid arthritis, which almost happened to me. But luckily I have a really great doctor who takes care of me and does thorough tests to make sure she's not missing anything. I had to go through so many different tests, but it was all worth it in the end. We got the answers, and we were able to move on to the medication process to figure out what worked best for me. And anyway, I got a flashback from when I was first dealing with it, before I was even seeing doctors, before I even knew I needed to see a doctor. And I was just hurting, and I didn't know why, and I thought, well, maybe this is just like a pain. I was gaslighting myself a lot, and I was telling myself, maybe this is just something everyone goes through. Maybe when everyone reaches like 18, they start hurting really badly and they just move through with it. Maybe I'm just weak. And I was like gaslighting myself into believing that this pain was normal when I knew it wasn't, but I was telling myself that it was, and I needed to like quit being such a wimp about it. But I would like talk about it to like my mom or my friends or just someone, and they'd be like, that's not normal. Or they would see my knee the size of a baseball, and they would be like, that's not normal, you need to see someone. And one day I couldn't walk to like go to work, and so my mom took me to the ER, and they did not do anything. Unfortunately, the ER that I went to was really poor with, not that it's a poor hospital, but like how they treated people were very poor, and the doctors did not know what they were doing, and it was very clear. But at the same time, I'm an 18-year-old who just got out of high school, doesn't know what she's doing with her life, and just like wants to stop hurting. So I believed the doctor when I shouldn't have, and they were poking around in my knee because that's what was hurting, and that's where, the issue was. And they were like, oh yeah, no, like, we're just gonna poke you and get some of this fluid out of your knee. And so they poke and poke and poke, and I'm crying because it hurts, and they keep going in the same spot, and they're like, oh, I need to numb your knee. So they go and they numb it, and then they poke in the opposite place that they numbed it. So I'm feeling everything, and I'm crying, and the girl keeps going in. I think she went in like a total of like 5 times before she went and got another doctor who she said was the professional with this, and she was just the nurse. So why they didn't get the professional in the first place, I do not know. But they went with the nurse first. She clearly didn't know what she was doing. She realized that she did not know what she was doing, so she went and she got the professional. And he was a lot gentler, but it still hurt. And they were just like, I know it hurts, I know, I'm sorry it hurts, I know. And it's like, that's not comforting. That does not help me. But I was in a lot of pain. And that, after that day, I started just taking a lot of like pictures and documenting it, and I took a lot of like selfies just because, you know, when I was in high school I took a lot of selfies. It's what young girls do, and I wanted to feel a little normal, so I decided to, you know, take selfies, take pictures, and do little photo shoots, make myself feel a little bit better, a little bit normal. And I got a flashback on Snapchat of one of those photos. And it was just a selfie. It wasn't like a photo shoot or anything that I had done. It was just a regular selfie, and you could just see in my eyes that I was not there, that I was not okay, that I did not want to be present. It was all in the eyes. I had like a smirk type face going on, but you could see in my eyes that something wasn't right. And it's crazy when, like, you know yourself better than anyone else. You know your facial expressions and what your faces mean better than anyone else. You live with yourself on a daily. You see your face every single day. You know your signs that you're not okay. No one else knows it, at least not as well as you do. And at the time, I didn't have the support system that I have now. Like, I had support, but it was nowhere near as strong as what I have now, which it sucks that I found my people after everything, but at the same time, I feel like I had to go through that alone to prove to myself that I can do it, you know? I'm not one to, like, talk super spiritually. I tend to keep that to myself. But, you know, I've always been strong with my intuition. I've always trusted my gut. I've always known how to listen to myself. And with, like, this past year of me getting really, like, last year I got really strong, really healthy. It was probably the best I have ever been, aside from the AS that I deal with. I really learned how to pay attention to myself and take care of myself and do what I need and learn that. I've always known how, but last year I really, really learned the signs and everything, and looking at those pictures really just made me emotional, and I was like, I was not okay. You do not have to be a miracle worker to know something was not right. It was so clear to me that, like, I was not okay, and no one knew. No one saw the signs. No one knew what to look for. No one had the understanding that I had, or that I have now. And my whole point of this rant, because I tend to ramble a lot and get sidetracked, is that it's all in the eyes. If you want to know how someone is truly, truly feeling, it is all in their eyes. Like, if you're talking to someone, let's say, the best example is, like, your spouse or a friend that you really fully connect with. if you take like a picture or a video or something with them and you look back, pay attention to their face and their eyes more specifically, and how they look at you and how you look at them too, because sometimes we tend to fool ourselves into thinking that we like someone when we don't. Again, I was, you know, looking through pictures, and a picture of an old relationship, a guy that I used to like and be with, there was a photo that we took that I was looking at, and you could see in my eyes how I'm not actually I could tell that I didn't actually love the person that I was in the picture with. I didn't actually like them, and I could see it in my eyes. I wasn't happy. But if I look at more recent pictures with my now fiance, you can see in my eyes I'm completely like crazy about him, and like it's all genuine and real. But it's crazy on how the eyes work. Like, they say the eye is the window to the soul, and that I believe wholeheartedly is true. Your eyes are the window to your soul, and not everyone can see that. Not everyone can see and understand and know, but it's true. So, okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this crimson, and I'm gonna just do my crease. I have been practicing a little bit with my eyes. I also know that this shadow is really pigmented, so I gotta be careful, you know? This looks so much better on camera than in person. I think I'll have the outside be this mulberry, and then I'll go with the fireside to kind of go like over, and then I'm gonna top it all off with this leather. That's what I'm thinking right now. So this is so pigmented. What did I just say? I was gonna go in with mulberry because I just did crimson, so I'll go in with mulberry and then umber. Yeah. Right? That's what I said, I think. I got my eyes, my shadow done. I want it to be kind of dark, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like too dark. I need to invest in a mirror to like hold. Like I really need to. Next, I go in with this. I use a brown eyeliner. Black is just too dark for me, so I use brown. I do have a black liner, so I should probably use that. I got two different wings, but they're both thick. I kind of like this one better than this one. Yeah, this one looks better, but I can never have twins. They're always sisters. But look at that. That was first try. This was also first try, which isn't terrible. It just, I don't know, not my favorite. But I did not struggle nearly as much as I thought I was going to with this one. And this was the black, so I did pretty good. And then typically I go in with mascara just to kind of make it look official. I do not wear false lashes. I have false lashes. I cannot wear them though. I don't have what it takes to put them on, and when I do put them on, I just feel I don't know, I just don't like them. I feel like they always look good on other people though. On me, I feel like I can never get them on right, and I know it takes practice, but at the same time, I feel like it's also very like extra. Like I don't need, oh my god, not me scratching my nose after highlighting it. Oops. I just don't need it. I feel like I don't need or want falsies. I think mascara is just enough for me, and if you wear false lashes, good for you. I know my cousin loves wearing false lashes, and I just cannot do it. I think they look amazing on other people, just not me. So that's my take on it. All that's left now are lips. I'm gonna put some chapstick on though because they get chapped. I think we are gonna go red though with the spirit of Misadventures, because that is the shirt that I will be repping, and you know, the red lipstick needs to match it, so. And then your finger looks like this afterwards. But this is the makeup look. And let's go on to the hair. I have an idea on what I want to do for my hair. I think I'm gonna straighten it, and then I'm going to do kind of like the pigtails, the half up pigtails. I don't know if I want the pigtails to be braided or just leave them as is. So we're gonna get my straightener, and I'm going to plug it up, straighten my hair, and then we're just gonna do the hairstyle. It's actually not gonna take that long. Okay, I got my hair done. This side looks a whole lot better than this side. We're gonna ignore this. It's a good thing it's not the day of, but you know, it's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to give an idea. I also don't think it's straight. I think this is lower than this one. I think this one's definitely higher. So we'll just look at this side. I actually like it. I don't think I'll do the braids. I think I'll leave it like this. I think I'll leave it like this. I don't want the braids. I'm going to put on the outfit, so I will be right back, and we'll see if the outfit's gonna make or break. I think the makeup is fine. I think I could tone down a little bit with the highlighter. I think that the shine is a little much. I think if I like map out, I could take probably the first shade of eyeshadow away and it would still be fine, because I want the like glimmer of that one, what was it called, that like firehouse, what was it called, fireside, to really show. I think that I should probably put on last so that the glitter doesn't get covered. But other than that, I think I did good. I really like this side is way better than this side. So I think this eyeliner and this hairstyle and everything else is fine. This side we're just gonna kind of ignore. This was the dud side. But yeah, no, okay, I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna end this video. The skirt's actually a little big on me, a little bit, but it's fine. This is how it looks. I actually kind of like it. I think it's cute. So this was my OG idea, but we're gonna add this shirt to it, and we're gonna see if it looks good or not. But like 360, I think this looks just fine, but I gotta represent. So if we hold it like this, and we've got the chain peeking through, I can tie, hair tie. I can tie this in the back so that it looks like this. This is the back. I think it looks fine on the back too. So it's like this. I think this is actually really cute. Like, yeah, this is cute. And you can see the chain, and like it shows on both sides too. So it's like, I think this is really cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I need to decide what shoes. Do it like that, or I can just do regular. I could do it like this, or I can add the Monster High shoes. I don't know. I think it depends on how I'm feeling that day, and like, I could always bring these as backup too. I think both would look good. I think the Monster High shoes would just give me more of a push, you know? It would just make me taller. So I feel like, I don't know, I might go crazy and do the Monster High shoes because I want to wear them, and the red would tie in with my lipstick, and I think it would be fine. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys with another video. Thanks for, what's the word? Suffering through this video? I don't know. I'm also getting my nails done in like 2 days for this concert, so my nails will be done too. And I'm still deciding on if I want just one basic color, which will probably be black or red, or if I want to do like black and red like checkers type thing. I'm still deciding that, so I might do what I might do, all black and then like the ring finger will be red. I think that could be cool. I don't know, we'll see. But this is my outfit for the concert. I actually really like it. I was really scared that the shirt wasn't gonna fit with the style, but I think it looks really cool. So we're good.